But the vertex, so that's kind of like the technical stuff about the vertex, but the vertex, if we think about the philosophical uh or not even the philosophical, what kind of like the effect of it. Um and I've felt this effect myself and looked at the vertex, so I can like from personal experience, I can authenticate that the experience feels like this. But everybody that I know that talks about it like this is destiny. This is
Ah,
love at first sight. This is
yeah.
fate. Oh my gosh, where have you been my whole life? I feel like I know you forever, this kind of thing. And sometimes they're romantic partnerships, often they're romantic, but even just friends, like you can have friends that feel this deep connection to each other, even business partners, it's just it's the vertex is kind of like dealing with the people that we meet in our life and those encounters that seem to have a high degree of synchronicity associated with it.
Yeah.
And however we interpret that synchronicity will then determine the kind of relationship that evolves from it. But yeah, it's like this very synchronistic point that's talking about the synchronicities between people,
Hmm.
you
I
know.
love that.
Yeah.
So do you spend a lot of the reading just focusing on the vertex and the vertex within like of the relationship? I mean, is that
Sometimes the entire reading is just
wow.
talking about each vertex points and where they are
Mm-hmm.
connecting in the other person's chart. Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
that's the entire reading because there's so much information. I mean, especially if there's a lot of connection with it, and
Mm-hmm.
because people will have like, oh my God, yeah, when we first met, it felt like this, and I felt like this was my child in another life, or we were lovers in
Mm-hmm.
another life, or and then a lot of material starts coming up if there's